Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Connor, here with my father,
Kevin.
If you would have told me like 2 years ago that we were going to do this on the channel, I would say, no, don't think so. Not my cup of tea. Yeah, but this album, I have a little bit of a soft spot for it, and I'll explain. In the past, we've done Take Care, Nothing Was the Same. If you're reading this, it's too late. We did For All the Dogs. We did Her Loss. We've done a good amount of Drake.
Yeah.
I might even be missing one. But we've covered a lot of Drake. And you've always kind of been right in the middle.
I've been in the middle for sure. Yeah. Yeah.
You like some of the stuff. You don't like some of the other stuff. And that's kind of how it's been for almost every Drake project.
Mm-hmm.
That was, kind of the same with me. Then I went to Toronto. I went there to visit a friend. I put on some Drake because I was like, yeah, it's Toronto. I'll listen to some Drake. And I was walking around, and something changed. Something about that air or whatever. I don't know. I just the album, like this album specifically, I bought it on iTunes when it came out. Like I paid for it because I didn't have Spotify or anything. So I
paid, way back in
2016. Yeah, I paid for this. I listened to it and I wasn't a fan. I liked a song or two, but I was like, this isn't it. Anything you're looking for on this record? I mean, you're not a crazy Drake fan, but
no. You know what? I just want Drake to be his soulful singing, rapping kind of guy that gives me that fucking the good feeling. I don't like one thing I don't like is I don't want any cheese. You know what I mean?
There's a little bit of cheesiness on here. I'll be honest. There's a couple lines and stuff and maybe some flows here and there. Track number 1, Keep the Family Close.
It's already fucking cold.
You know what? Yeah, exactly.
Right away.
I was listening to this in Toronto. I was like, oh fuck, it's really adding to it.
All of my let's just be friends, friends I don't have anymore. How do you not check on me when things go wrong? Guess I should have tried to keep my family closer. Ever since you met me, like when Chrysler made that one car that looked just like the Bentley. I always saw you for what you could have been.
You know which car?
Yeah, I know what car that is.
Even when it's business with you, I knew you before you made ends meet, and now we're meeting our end.
See, I'll just tell you, this is the Drake I really like. Listen to this,
like all because you chose a side.
The R&B flair.
You're supposed to put your pride aside and ride for me.
That's good.
Pray, hoping that the stars align.
Oh, nice.
My luck is a sure thing, cause I'm living right. If I ever loved you, I'll always love you. That's how I was raised. Same way.
This is actually fucking.
It's hitting, right?
It's hitting me, but it's taking me away to this place. Sonically, it's crazy. Is the thing you read in the beginning of a book called a prologue?
Yeah.
This
feels like a prologue.
It does. It feels like that right now.
I'm just thinking though, if this is the prologue, that means Hotline Bling is the epilogue of the book.
Those are killer shots.
There we go.
Okay, I got it.
Not bad, eh?
That was pretty good, man. Seriously, set the tone for the album already. I love that there was those shots, and then the drums didn't come till later on because we had a lot of time to build
up. Yeah, I listened to that in Toronto, and it was cold, and I was walking around, and that's when it because you can feel the coldness.
Well, they have it right at the beginning, like she
the
says,
wind and stuff.
Yeah,
like, I don't know how you're up there.
Yeah. She said, because it's a little chilly. Yeah, I don't know how you can stand out there. Is beyond me. That's the Drake I like.
Yeah, me too.
Like, you know what I mean? That's I'm hoping with this continues throughout the album, like, and I get more of that because that was fucking clear, great production, horns, real drums were in there, man. Like that snare was fucking quack.
Track number 2, 9. You thought it was going to be 6, wasn't it?
I did.
Yeah.
Where's the 9?
Here we go.
69. I get it now.
Yeah. Look, mama hit my phone and said rap's no good. telling me the check's no good. Now they wanna act like I do no good.
Now this is, chords are dark.
Yeah.
Funny cause I really did more than I should. Keeping people fed is my only peace of mind now.
You know, I have to say Drake is, I love what he does, like, for Toronto.
You just missed the line there.
Oh,
While saying that.
oh, I turned to 6. I got.
I got it right now, so I'm everybody's friend.
Again, I'm gonna shut up, but love this.
If I ever lose a bet, we never speak again.
It's the long breaks in between.
Yeah.
I died for it.
I really like it. I like the slow pace to it at first. When I first heard it, I was like, I don't fuck with it. It's too slow and just, you know, like the tempo isn't good. But I don't know. It clicked with me. I listened to it and I'm like, I like it. I was sitting.
It clicked with me instantly.
Yeah, see, it didn't for me when I first
Because
heard it.
he went the length of his bars and the big break and those twigglies. They're just the mesh between
the
those
pacing
two.
is great.
Pacing is.
I don't know how I didn't like it at one point.
Yeah.
Track number 3, You With Me. And I'll just end. We got like 40 seconds of an outro here. I do like how this album flows as well. Like I can't think of some other Drake albums that flow as nicely as this, with like transitions from song to song.
On some DMX shit, I group DM my exes. I tell them they belong to me, that goes on for forever. And I think we just get closer when we not together. It's like a lot of games are being played, how's it going down? So until we gone, and I got to know now. Is you with me or what?
But you know what? Fuck so badly. I wish he would have sang that chorus.
Yeah.
I really, yeah.
Playing mind games, we both doing the same thing. Slide on a late night.
There we go.
You like to slide on a late night. The people that I need and know my way to make this dough. A lot of niggas cut the check so they could take this flow. A lot of niggas cut the check so they could take this flow.
That was it. That was worth it right there.
You know me when the kid had waves, but that's enough of that.
Is that rain?
Yeah. Sounds like rain on a roof or something.
Yeah, hot tin roof. Listen. I'm enjoying this album. I really am enjoying this album.
When I re-listened to it, man, I was like, fuck, I don't know what I didn't like about it.
Like I said, though, music finds you
Yeah.
when you need it. Can I give you my highlight? We both looked at each other.
That's my favorite part of the song.
That was easily the favorite part of the song.
He just fucking kills it on the vocals.
Yeah, he went and going. You know what? When he goes between his flow and his singing, that's for the magic for Drake. There, I agree.
Like to me, that's like one of his strongest things, where he's like able to go rapping and then instantly switch into singing, and then not just singing like lightly. Like that was like some full on.
He went on, yeah,
up high singing. Track number 4, Feel No Ways.
Those are. Oh, that's fucking great how they carried it. That was cool how they carried that synth sound.
I should be downtown whipping on the way to you. You got something that belongs to me. I had to let go of us.
This is his boom, this stuff.
Yeah, this kind of style.
Yeah. I like how punchy that bass drum is.
Yeah.
First I wasn't a fan of the snare, but it's doing what it needs to do for the song.
Exactly, yeah.
Stop listening to things you say, cause you don't mean it anyway. Yeah, maybe we
I think the snare drum represents scraping snow. Listen,
it sounds like it, right?
Yeah.
They gotta add the cold element somehow.
Yeah. Anyway, we gotta do it. I'm really loving the
atmosphere.
Atmosphere, that's the word. I was just looking for it. I got my eyes closed. I love the atmosphere on this. Feel No Ways, and that was produced by Mr. Jordan Ullman.
So that one wasn't. Yeah, you can kind of tell that didn't sound like 40.
Yeah, different snare. Back to the snare, sounding like somebody scraping snow. It was like it sounded like somebody took a snare drum and just went whoosh, and pushed it out, right?
Yeah.
And I wasn't a fan of it at first, but you're so concentrated on Drake's voice. It gets so prominent.
That was one that like instantly hooked me. Like that was one I liked first listen when I did, in 2016 listen to it. But I even had like some complaints about it. I was like, it's like really catchy, but I don't like the way like some of the, like I couldn't figure out what it was, and then I realized I wasn't a fan of the drums.
Yeah.
But then with my re-listen, I was like, no, it works. I don't know. Track number 5, Hype.
Man don't live off of the hype, huh? Real thing, eh?
That was great. Another minor chord, sad, cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I pull up in Lexus like it's 07. I just hit a lick, I gotta hit the next one. Last year, I know you learned your lesson. I could GPS you if you need addressing. I hate a goofy especially. They always dying to mention me. They gotta die out eventually. I cannot give you the recipe. You know the game is so separately. I had to count it, then count it again to make sure the money was right.
That was I.
They love to talk.
I love this.
Me, I'm just
chorus.
done in the hype. Me, I'm just done in the hype. Me, I'm just done. I don't take this shit for granted.
That was good.
Yeah.
I do my own propaganda. I feel like Jules Santana. Leg hanging out the fan.
I think that's our first like real like flexing heavier trap song.
Even though it's not really heavy.
No.
Yeah.
But it's
a flex with a light, you know.
I'll pause it here before we transition, but still has the cold element with those dark chords.
Yeah, it didn't start with, it was like bling, bling, bling.
Yeah, I think that was 40. It sounds like 40's production.
So producers is Boy Ida, Coup Beats.
Boy Wonder.
Boy Wonder?
Yeah.
Okay, Boy Ida. Sounds like an old woman.
You went to go take a piss when he did his speech.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Do you remember? We were at the Junos. It was like a legacy type award.
Oh, is that who it was?
Yeah, and you went and took a piss to get and got another beer, and I came back.
You said you
I
did.
told you. I said you missed the
best speech.
Yeah, and he had a really good speech. Talked about Drake and Rihanna and the people he's worked with. And, and you know, being in Toronto and whatnot.
Yeah.
Being proud to be Canadian and stuff.
Yeah,
it was a cool speech.
It should be. I should be able to find it.
Yeah, you can go watch the Junos.
Go and scroll to that part.
If you look in the crowd, you can see you coming back at the end with a beer, with 2 beers.
I was going 2 beers at a time. Yeah, that was a long night.
Double fisting.
Yeah. Is that what it means?
Track 6, Weston Road Flows.
Oh, lighting something, right?
Yeah.
Walking in the grass, lighting something. Oh, yeah.
Love the snare on this one.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to say it again. That's as tight as a frog's ass. Listen.
Western Road Flows, I did this shit for my nigga Rennie. Back when we couldn't buy pizza because we were down to pennies.
Oh, that was me and the boys.
Running the store for centuries. Then bring it back to your brother, man. We had to respect it. I gave niggas like you a reason for celebration. You number one and I'm Eddie Murphy. We trading places.
Yeah, that's good bar.
I'm closer than I really appear.
That wasn't cheese. That was just good.
Yeah,
that was good.
Your best day is my worst day. I get green like Earth Day. You treat me like I'm born yesterday. You forgot my birthday. Last time I heard from Monique, T-Minus was making beats. I used to hit the corner store to get Tahiti treat.
Whoa.
Now they're talking the corner stores on TV.
Tahiti treat?
Yeah, it's my drink of choice. The sweetest pop ever. Dude, is that only Canadian? I wonder.
It must be, yeah.
Take a second to get it. Drinking Hypnotic with Glenn Lewis. I've been through it. Y'all was so afraid to lay claim to it. Too busy face screwing on waist movements.
Love that song.
Yeah.
He's even laughing too.
I know.
That's a great one of Drake just talking about, coming up. And I'm never going to turn down a song that's like a rapper talking about,
come ups.
Yeah, they're come up.
I love that too, man.
Talking about
that pizza line. I've told you a million times. 5 of us with this pizza joint pizza was $4.99 for a medium, and we all fucking chucked change in. And it was pineapple, green pepper, mushroom. My favorite, right?
Yeah.
And we were all eating it so fast on a hill, and we're trying to pick out cars. Like it would
what
be
you would take.
What we call it mine, right? So a nice car. Mine. You try to get before. And we're eating pizza. We're fucking totally broke. Those were the happiest times, because it was like. You hanging with the boys, and you guys are broke, and you put some money together, and you got a 6-pack of beer. And
I remember being with 5 of us, and we were out we put all our money together to get one Little Caesars fucking pizza,
the big square.
Yeah. And those aren't even expensive. They're already like relatively cheap.
Yeah.
But we grabbed all the coins. Like this was back at our old house, which was tiny, and I remember going through the couch and shit to find coins.
I used to leave them for you.
Did you really?
Yeah.
That's very nice.
I used to
of you.
drop them in there. Like if they fell out, I just tucked
You
them
would
down.
just leave them.
Yeah, because it was just like somebody's. I grew up grabbing coins out of my couch.
Yeah, and then so what you passed that on to me.
Yeah.
That's very sweet
Yeah,
of
yeah,
you.
that's it.
'Cause, and my friends appreciate that because we all put our coins together. Track number 7, Redemption. It's cold again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck, he agrees with us a lot. Thanks, Drake.
I get it.
Do you?
Why do I settle for women that force me to pick up the pieces? Why do I want an independent woman to feel like she needs me? I lost my way.
Those are what I like.
This song I really actually enjoy, especially the second half. You'll see why.
To say to you, now redemption's on your mind when you think about me.
One thing I have to say is that
Oh yeah.
sometimes with the Drake's lyrics, I get lost where we are in terms of the relationship.
Yeah, that's fair.
Right? I'm like, okay, are you guys together? And then this.
I
and
think
that-
this part, no, they're not.
Please give me time, 'cause I'm
I think the second half is a little more clear, if I remember correctly.
like verse 3 coming up.
Yeah.
I'm not unrealistic with none of my women. I tell them if they ain't with it, then let's just forget it. Relationships slowing me down and slow down the vision. Guess I'm not in a position to deal with commitment. Redemption on your mind, I'll never be forgiven.
So that
Yeah.
it kind of explains like the first part is not necessarily about one relationship. It could be about all these people.
Okay,
that
that's
he's-
where I got lost. Okay.
That's- yeah.
Thank you for clarifying that.
Well, he clarified it.
yeah. But thank you for letting me know it was coming up.
Yeah, there's some lines I really like at that last verse, just him kind of opening up about, not ready for commitment, relationships are slowing him down. He's wondering, about all these women that have moved on from him, or are they still thinking about me? Do they listen to my shit when it drops? Certain people need to tell me they're proud of me. That'll mean a lot to me.
Yeah.
So like, there's like both sides of it, and then the secrets thing where he's like, opening up to women and kind of the backstabbing thing where people, because he's has this fame,
Sell my secrets and get caught top dollar. Sell my secrets for a Range Rover.
Yeah, for a tropical vacation.
Yeah.
My favorite line there is, sell my secrets back to me if I was paying.
Yeah.
And then who's going to save me when I need saving, since take care, I've been caretaken.
That's a good line.
Yeah. No, so it's a pretty solid song. I like that one.
I like the pace and the tone of it because it's really, really fitting into this whole views.
Yeah, no, it is.
You know what I mean?
Track number 8, With You.
I like this. I'm really fucking with the atmosphere today.
It's about us right now, girl. Where you going? It's about us right now, girl. Where you going?
This is PND?
Yeah.
I'm with you.
I like his voice.
He can sing, eh?
Yeah.
You're the only one that trust with it. You're the only one that's stuck with it. It's about us right now, girl. Where you going? Yeah. I'm with you.
This is a nice sway, isn't it?
I love the drum,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
percussion element of the song.
Linking me down on my line.
It's like the way it's all these different. It's like
Yeah,
they
yeah,
chose
yeah.
every drum they could think of.
Yeah.
Things you can find.
It's all about us right now, girl. Where you going?
We got somebody else in here.
It's all about us right now.
Yeah, who's to say?
Jeremih.
Yeah, it's a fun one. I like that one. Like it's got a cool rhythm, both of them kind of play off each other well. It's not like a big hit or anything. It's not one that you can, like I can't see that. I mean, the album's been out for almost a decade, but it's not like, a song that you're going to hear often at the club, but I could hear that at like a beach somewhere. Like
that is definitely with the wind blowing 7:00 at night, sun going down, and you've got I keep adding alcohol. I apologize to anybody.
Well, he talks about vodka in his song.
So you maybe like a nice vodka, and I don't know I don't drink vodka, but some kind of cocktail, right?
Yeah.
In a hand, and everybody's standing around and just chatting with each other and doing that kind of thing.
It's a fun song, and it makes me want to go and listen to that PartyNextDoor.
I was just gonna say, like, this PartyNextDoor person here, got a good voice. And the start of that album there, you played...
we listened to, for those watching on YouTube, we did a little test with the song Die Trying off of some sexy songs for you.
Yes, and the acoustic guitar, the guitar at the
cool.
beginning gave me an erection.
I could see it.
You could see
this table lifted up.
No, that's fucking no way. There's no way. No, I would need like 40 blue pills to make that happen.
Track number 9, Faithful.
Chick 1 2 1 2, bitch.
I just like extremely expensive things.
Put off in the air, that's what Ken told me. Niggas like to play games cause they feel like they know me. You don't know me, nigga, I done changed. I don't fuck with nobody in this shit but Bun.
You would think it's all mine, the way I took it. Yeah. You wanna hit a real talk, well girl, who wouldn't?
That was good from Pimp C to Drake, man.
Working, ain't ya? You don't have no time to lay up. You hit me like I know you, that was someone else. That pussy knows me better than I know myself.
Wow.
On my way from the studio, so get undressed. You don't have no time to lay up.
I do like the flow of this chorus.
So do I, yeah. Okay, we got Dvsn coming up.
Yeah, that's Dvsn.
Okay.
Outsmart me. Told me that your brain works better than mine.
Have I heard Dvsn before?
No, I don't think
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
so. Beautiful voice.
Get to know you again.
Whoa.
Need to show ya. I'm gonna show you again. Now you're coming over and over again.
This is rubbing my R&B spot big time.
Over and over again.
We should check out some Dvsn at some point.
Fuck.
It's on you. Gonna be on it again.
Great run there.
Now you're coming over.
Yeah. Come off it.
Yeah, it's great. Another great song.
That-
Dvsn is, wow, what a highlight there.
Okay, I gotta say, the Pimp C,
I think Pimp C was a sample. I'm not sure if it was.
but it was fantastic.
Yeah.
This was a really good balance between
kind of everything, right?
because it was a smorgasbord of musical
Elements.
yeah.
Yeah, but it worked.
It worked. It was great.
Yeah, I love Drake's chorus there. Some funny bars.
A lot of writers. There was Drake, 40, Boy Wonder, 1985, Daniel
You
Daly.
gotta think of all the samples on there. You
Oh,
could take
that's
those.
right. Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember someone was doing a Travis Scott versus Taylor Swift comparison. They were
You
like,
can't do that.
They were like, look, Taylor Swift, and it's like written by Taylor Swift, and then it was like Travis Scott, and it was like 40 writers for Sicko Mode. In the credits, it says the Notorious B.I.G., but like his full name.
Yeah, yeah.
And then people are like, you guys aren't cluing in. Like he didn't write anything on there. They took that one line where he says, "Give me the loot."
And it's got to be
and
it.
he's got to be credited.
But if somebody does add something, that's an element, right?
Yeah.
Like, if somebody's in the studio and you're recording and someone farts in the room.
Yeah, you don't need to write. You don't
And
need to
no, but
credit them.
if it went like
if it's on beat. Yeah,
yeah, and then you're like, fuck, let's use that.
Let's credit your fart. Yeah.
Let's give you like 0.1%.
Yeah. Let's keep going. Track number 10. Still Here. Let it flow.
Ooh.
Doing well, dog. Blew up and I'm in the city still. I'm still here, dog. How did I finesse all of this shit from Jane and Weston? Girls all in my bed and they don't trip off first impression. Got the key and now the door's open and we all going through it. Whole city at your head for the boy. I ain't even got a call knowing for it. Me and all my niggas doing well.
I wish that part was longer, to be honest. I wish
That was, yes.
Yeah.
Dog. Blew up and I'm in the city still. I'm still
Back. That was nice. That is fucking some really nice boombastic.
Good production. I think this
Yeah.
is 40 as well.
Yeah.
We got another transition, so we pause. And yeah, I can't think of another Drake album that has a transition to every song, which is nice about this one.
I'm enjoying it. I'm really enjoying this. And I think those transitions are really, really important to keep to the from what is in my head is what you gave me
About Toronto.
about Toronto and being cold, and then it's representing that
different
whole thing.
cultures in Toronto.
Different cultures in Toronto, and the HOB, man, from House of Balloons. For me, I still think of that tunnel.
That cold winter.
That cold, I don't know why I said he came home from a party hungover.
But that's what it felt like.
That's what it felt like.
I forget what song that was.
Yeah,
but,
it was in a subway, and the weekend was freezing cold. He came home. He was like,
painted a good picture.
Painted a really, really good picture. Yeah,
and that's the same with Drake on this album. Track 11, Controlla.
My AI just changed. It just buzzed the front gate. I thank God you came. How many more days could I wait?
I think when you fall into Drake's
I
world,
think I lie for
You can
you know
appreciate it more.
Yes, while you're in that world, right?
Yeah.
Jodeci cry for you. I do it how you say you want it. Them girls, they just wanna take my money.
He's got a little Jamaican thing.
That's a little bit of that in this song, yeah.
Because he said ting, right?
There's a big Jamaican community in
Huge.
Toronto.
Yeah.
Like Controlla.
Okay, I'm excited for this because
Controlla.
Beanie Man.
But you can't just diss and come tell man sorry.
That's a nice little break.
Yeah.
You can't listen to me talk, then go tell my story.
Being a man from Jamaica, that one you murder.
I love the beat in that.
Yeah, that song I think is it's pretty big. 800 million. What is that? What genre would you call it for that song? What do you classify that? What is it? What does it
You know
fall
what?
under?
Let me just read this to you because I think this might be it's Controlla is a dancehall infused song in which Drake details his commitment to a woman. It features similar vibe to Drake's collaboration with Rihanna on Work.
Because I believe the next song is also dancehall.
Yeah, that's Jamaican dancehall.
Yeah, the next one is also some Jamaican dance hall, and it has 2 features on it, which I'm pretty sure you will know.
Beanie Man told Billboard that it meant a lot to him that Drake's team reached out to have him on Controlla. In quotes, it says, "It's a big deal for someone to take a song that I've been done for 15 years to release it and put it out. It's a big deal. It's always great for him to idolize me like that. It's a big deal." So I don't know if that was his song or sample. Maybe it was a sample. It was a sample.
Sample, yeah.
Yeah. So
his part
was probably
sampled,
15 years
then,
old.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the ending, I'm assuming, is new. A lot of people will shit on Drake. Not a lot of people, but I've seen people shit on Drake for kind of like diving into other people's styles of music. Like, you know, like there'll be a trend and he kind of hops on it. If he was doing this and not crediting anybody, like, you know, like giving no shout outs, not giving any money or royalties to people, I think there'd be a problem. But the fact that, like, you know, like what's his Beanie Man says, you know, he's honored to be part of the track and he's credited there, and you know, he's you know, forever on this album. I think it's cool that Drake does that with different styles of music. And
it sounds like he's done this heavily on this one, especially One Dance is an R&B song with dancehall and Afrobeats inflections.
Yes.
Featured a slow down sample of the vocals and chord stabs from a 2008 UK funky house anthem, Kyla's Do You Mind?
Yes.
So
you'll probably know this song.
I might know it.
It's got 3 billion plays. Track 12, One Dance.
I like your stuff.
Grips on your ways, front way, back way. You know that I don't play. Streets not safe, but I never run away, even when I'm away. I need a one dance.
You know this one?
Got a Hennessy in my hand.
Wow.
No.
Okay.
One more time before I go. Higher powers.
You like it?
taking
Yeah, I like it. I really like this one. That
I need a one
fucking, you always get
dance.
nuts
Got
with the
a
side
Hennessy
stick, right?
in my hand. One more time before I go. Soon as you see the text, reply me. I don't want to spend time fighting.
I saw somebody say it sounds like I got a Hennessy in my ass. If you listen to it.
I need a one dance.
Here it goes.
Got a Hennessy in my ass. One more time.
Well, you get drunk faster.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. Wizkid.
This guitar.
That sounds like Crangaman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
forgot about that.
Yeah. You just knew it was coming, eh?
I totally forgot.
Yeah. Great sample. Fucking really, really, really good groove.
Super catchy.
Super catchy,
Great
yeah.
way to use that old that was 2008 or something
Yeah.
sample from Kyla
Yeah.
and Wizkid in there, and yeah, a great use of the sample and a great melody from Drake, and a super catchy song, and it was huge. This was I'm surprised you did not know this one.
No, I don't know it.
So the only song you know off this record is Hotline Bling.
That's it. Yeah.
And you like that song, right?
Yes, I do. I fuck with it. Yeah.
It's fun. It's
Yeah,
a fucking, it's a fun
It's a
tune.
great song.
Track 13, Grammys.
Ooh.
Look, tell me how you really feel. Tell me how you really feel. I would ask you what's the deal, but you don't even got a deal. But you still ain't this. I don't know no one that can tell me what to do. Heard you never claimed the hood. Heard the hood claimed you. I pull up and got so big that they try to hit me with both fines.
He's spitting some fat bars, eh? Yeah.
Just like the old times. Same niggas from the old days. Lot of sides on the same side. OVO, we a gold mine. But I'm gon' go no time. We done really put some days in.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I'm like, why you excited? You know what I'm saying? What happened?
Oh.
Did he win the Grammy? Yeah, damn. He acting like what trophies.
Fucking bomb.
Turn the fuck up. They gon' think I want a Grammy. They gon' think I want a Grammy. Swerving out panoramic. I'm hanging out, they can't stand me. The activists, I take it, don't matter. We sitting right on the court side. I know the players on both sides. I'm cashing out, fuck a cosign. Swerving out, they can't stand me. I'm work, all can't stand me. They gon' think I want a Grammy.
I just thought of something after. I'll tell you after
They
this.
gon' think I want a Grammy.
That was very, very cool having Future there.
Well, that's what I just thought of when we got to the end of that track, because I was like, why haven't we done What a Time to Be Alive? That came out in 2015. That's a full Drake and Future project.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's I'm looking at it here. 11 songs. It's 40 minutes long. And fuck, there's some bangers on there. Some great songs.
Save that one, man. I was just going to say how well they work together.
Well, their collab album, they've got, 9 songs together, and then there's a solo Future song and a solo Drake song, but it's 11 tracks, the album.
Shit.
We got to add that to our to-do list relatively soon, because I always forget how much of a big Future fan you are. You love his voice.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, let me check. Yes, there is a collab album. 16 songs.
Yeah.
49 minutes. Future and Juice WRLD.
Holy shit.
Yeah. I don't know if it's good or not. I've never listened to it. But I remember it came out in 2018 when Juice WRLD was pumping out music.
Man, there's some, like, that is something else. I'm a fucking huge juicer, man.
Yeah, you are.
I think fucking DS2 is still fucking high up there for me.
Yeah, yeah.
I've been banging your mom to Rich Sex still.
I don't need to know that.
Listen, I don't have Odd Wars or a Picard or any of these things, but I
Yeah.
got puka shells.
Puka shells.
So I wear those, right?
Banging it with the puka shells.
Yeah.
Nice. No, but let me know if the Juice WRLD and Future record is worth checking out, because that's one that I totally forgot. You're a huge fan of Juice WRLD, huge fan of Future.
Yeah.
Why haven't we done that? It's because I haven't listened to it yet. Track 14, Child's Play.
If your girlfriend has went to any season opener basketball game, best believe she's fucking some niggas on that team. She's fucking somebody on the basketball team. She's at the game.
I say bounce that shit like whoa. Yeah, bounce that shit like whoa. This is not a fairy tale. I already know how you like it. Take you to the mall and get you a new outfit. Bounce that shit like whoa. Why you gotta fight with me at Cheesecake? You know I love to go there. Say I'm acting light skinned. I can't
Totally
take
forgot
you
about that
nowhere.
bar.
This a place for families that drive Camrys and go to Disney. Mama is a saint, yeah, she raised me real good. All because of her, I don't do you like I should. Don't make me get you back.
He thinks of his
Don't
mom.
make me
Yeah.
He
get
goes,
you
I
back.
can't do
say,
that.
Bounce that shit like whoa. Bounce that shit like whoa.
I love the backing vocals on this, though.
Yeah, and
Really
the
add-
clapping?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wrote that dick like a soldier. She wrote it like a soldier. She wrote it like a yeah.
She was in camo, I guess, right?
Yeah.
You don't wanna fall in love, I know. I'm not someone you should trust, I know.
We got the harp again.
Yes. The harp is cold, though.
It is. I remember hearing that song when it came out and thinking it was quite funny. Like there's some funny lines on there.
There is, yes.
It wasn't like my favorite or anything, but now listening to it again, there's a lot I can appreciate in the production, which I didn't really like first listen because I was just thrown off by the album. I don't know, it wasn't for me, like you said, about music coming to you.
Yeah.
But those backing vocals are so beautiful. Like, like it really,
and then there was those.
Yeah, the claps. There's a lot to that track, and it's a relatively straightforward storytelling track.
Yeah,
of just him talking about a girl that he's fighting with. It's kind of like a silly track in itself, and then like the fighting at Cheesecake. Like, why are we fighting at Cheesecake?
I got to go there like I'm acting light skinned. I can't take you nowhere. This is a place for families that drive Camrys and go to Disney.
Yeah, no, but doesn't he say that he likes going there?
I love to go.
Like he doesn't want to make a scene at Cheesecake.
Because I love to go there.
I want to come back here at some point.
Yeah.
The next track is interesting because it was originally a single that came out, and it was featuring The Throne. That's what it came out under, and The Throne being Kanye and Jay-Z. I think it was like Jay-Z had like 2 lines, and then Kanye had a verse, but
here on this,
but didn't make the album.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, this is a solo Drake version. This is the album version.
Okay, I'll just tell you, pop style is a Jamaican term meaning ballin' or showing off.
Yeah, it's kind of another flexing song.
We
haven't had one in a little bit, so it's good that we got one here. Track 15, pop style. Oh, there's one line that's fucking just, it's cheese. There's a cheese line on here. The Channing Tatum.
Yeah. Dropped out of school, now we done rich. This sound like some 4301 shit. Got so many chain, they call me Channing Tatum.
Yeah.
That was that's
not it.
That was
Man, you boy just got to Hollywood. You boy just started.
I love this beat.
Yeah,
but I don't know if Drake's the best person to rap over it. I don't know. That's just my opinion, but like he's fine on it. But
you know what? We just had a minute ago would kill it. Future.
Yeah.
His voice, the groggle
on
in
this
it.
Beat, yeah.
They still like to get me. I don't get it.
So this was Jay-Z originally.
Oh,
and it went to Kanye here.
Even though I got like 21, can I be me? I'm a 101. Schooling your ass like 101. Turn my birthday into a lifestyle.
Yeah, instrumental is so ominous and dark. I love it. I don't think Drake did the best he could on that.
No.
I think somebody like Future would probably do better.
Yeah.
The Jay-Z and Kanye version wasn't that good either.
It says Jay didn't really want to do a verse, really. I was trying to get
like 2 lines.
Ye on it first. Ye just kind of sent it to me like Jay kind of just did my first few lines for me, and that's how we flexed. Of course, people want to hear Jay-Z rap, so hearing him do 2 lines might be frustrating to a certain audience.
It was. A lot of people were pretty frustrated with that, or just annoyed with that.
Yeah.
It was like hyped up as like The Throne, so it was like, both of them, because they're Watch the Throne.
Yeah.
Track 16, Too Good.
Is it too good?
It is. This one's good. It's got that cold atmosphere again.
Still, man, it's crazy. That's the view you get.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I knew you'd like this one right away.
Oh, there it is. There's the first real... Look at Connor.
Boner? Or no?
No, look at it.
I don't know how to talk to you. I don't know how to ask you if you're okay. My friends always feel the need to tell me things. I hope you can take it all. I'm too good to you. I'm way
Great
too
pickup.
good to you.
Yeah, like you needed that right there.
Yeah, you needed that.
I just don't understand it. No, I'm too good to you. I just don't understand it.
I don't know how to talk to you. I just know I find myself getting lost with you.
Why did you tell me that?
I kept it a surprise.
Made me work too hard for you. Last night,
This is great hearing her.
I came
Wow.
to a realization.
I put my hands around you.
Fucking great
Gotta
beat.
get a handle on you.
Great beat.
Gotta get a handle on the fact that I'm too good to you.
And both
I'm
of
way
them
too
coming
good to
together.
Yeah.
You take my love for granted.
Great beat. Great toms. And wow.
bass too.
Yeah,
everything.
Rihanna was like the highlight for me, man. Hearing her voice. I hope she's coming out with something, you know what I mean?
I hope so too.
I know her and Rocky are having babies and stuff like that, but
It's been almost a decade since she released.
what, that long?
Yeah, her and Frank released the same year.
Wow.
They kind of just disappeared. Not
Jeez.
disappeared. You see them around and stuff, but
Yeah.
You know, no music. 3 of my favorite records dropped in 2016, and those artists have not released anything since. Frank Ocean, Rihanna, and Radiohead all dropped like amazing masterpiece albums.
Yeah.
And then just dipped. Well, they've all, like, Frank's done his cock rings. Rihanna's got Fenty.
Yeah.
Radiohead did the Smile. They split, did their own thing.
Yeah.
So they're all doing stuff.
Yeah. They're keeping busy.
I should say Frank has some singles out. He's not just doing the cock rings.
Yeah. How much was a cock ring?
It was like $25,000 or something.
Wow.
Yeah.
I
Expensive.
wear mine right here. Like it's literally right there.
Yeah, I keep mine out too.
You're on the same finger. Look at it.
Yeah, nice.
I just pull it out.
We got matching cock ring fingers.
Cock ring.
We'll go 17 to 18 because 17's an interlude.
Okay.
Track 17, Summer's Over interlude. We'll let that play into track 18, Fire and Desire.
I'm just going to say, I know Drake modeled this album after Toronto's Seasons.
Yes.
Summer's Over interlude comes in towards the end of the album, capturing the melancholic turn from back to cold weather.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but we had some warmer feeling stuff.
Yeah. Well, that felt warm.
Exactly.
Like that was fucking.
Yeah.
And then we had the other one where we were drinking cocktails, vodka cocktails
Yeah,
on the beach and shit like that.
The
Yeah.
last 5 songs have been like summertime in Toronto.
Oh, this is when he met Yachty? Come on, this is great.
Yachty must have listened to this.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Sample? The sample?
No, this is Majid, Jordan.
Fuck. Ooh. This a current artist? That voice?
Yeah.
Fuck me.
So we're going back into the winter.
Beautiful voice.
They throwing dirt on my old name. Only gets worse when you know things. You don't see the perks of this whole thing.
Oh my God, you know what? It seems like literally we went right back to the beginning.
Yeah.
Vocally. Like, listen, it's the same clarity.
You just like my sidekick, I just wanna ride, fulfill all your desires. Tell me how you feel inside. You a real ass woman and I like it. Yeah.
Drake really sounds like he has commitment issues, right?
Yeah, and I don't think it's really been solved. This album is almost 10 years old, and we're still kind of at a point where he's still talking about his commitment issues.
Yeah.
Being at the level of fame that you're at, I can see how.
Oh, for sure.
You can, be in a position where you can't trust people.
Well, you can't. No. They always said. I think Bryan Adams said it. It's not you who changes.
It's the people.
It's the people around you's perception of you changes.
Yes.
So you could be best friends, and you become a star. And
they view you differently.
They view you, hence the name of the album. They view you differently.
Yeah, you might be onto something.
Yeah, they completely view you differently than where you, and that's why I think having like what Billie Eilish does and JT Timberlake and a lot of other artists have their family very close on tour.
Yes, yeah.
It keeps them guarded, but it also keeps them grounded when they say, "Fucking grab those 2 garbage cans and throw it out."
Well, what was track 1 of this album?
Yeah, this track 1 was
the title.
Oh yes, keep the family close. Knuckle dicks.
Let's go to the closing track. Well, it's not actually the closing track, but kind of is. It's before the epilogue.
Yeah.
Track 19, Views.
Tight harmonies.
Yeah. You feel the pressure, man, I know the pressure. And my wifey is a spice like I'm David Beckham. A lot of pent-up aggression coming out of my section. OVO on me while y'all niggas was playing dress up. Kitty's
We literally went boop, and then came right back.
Yeah.
We got the same snare.
Yeah, as Keep the Family Close.
Yeah.
Left, my mama had a saddest day. It's only up from here, I promise you just gotta wait. Fuck being all buddy-buddy with the opposition. It's like the front of the plane, nigga, it's all business. But I have
Good
a flow
line.
with y'all boys in a minute.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah.
That's not cheese. That's
No, that was good. That was no cheese there.
Me and Nico used to plot on how to make a change. Now me and Kobe doing shots the night before the
Oh,
game.
rest in peace.
Still drop 40 with liquor in my system. Numbers going unlisted just to create some distance. I never tag no one in, I'd rather get you myself. Running through the
This
six,
might be
thumbing
one of
through
my
the
fucking
contracts.
favorites of him
I'm
going right now,
possessed,
man.
One of his
under the
rapping ones?
contract.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They think I had the silver spoon, but they'll get it soon. I might take a breather, but I won't ever leave you. If I was you, I wouldn't like me either.
Love that final bar.
Yeah. We're back to this again, eh? That.
Cold. and
Yeah.
Atmosphere.
This has been wild. I'll tell you, there's so many things you can pull out of this, man. Like, you know how big the CN Tower is, right? You went up it. It's like we went from like keep the family close and all
the way up,
all the way to the top, right?
Well, just think how I felt.
And think,
man.
what do you get at the top? Track number 19.
Views. Yeah.
You get the views.
View of the city. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
When I listened to this album in its entirety over there, my perspective changed, and you didn't need a Toronto trip to change.
No, I feel it.
You went in fresh.
Yeah. My memory may be old, but for the albums we listened to, that was my favorite flow I've heard him do.
I think that, or is it Middle of the Ocean? The one,
Middle of the
that
Ocean.
one's
Yeah,
really
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
But those are like two of my favorite Drake rapping ones. And that is essentially Views. We still have one track here.
And I got to hear it because I've never heard it on headphones.
Yeah.
You don't want it or no?
No, we'll do it. We'll do it. Why not? It's it's tagged on at the end. It's definitely like a bonus track. It was a single, like I think like almost a year before the album came out.
Wow.
Yeah, I think it was a long time.
Reached number 2 on Billboard's top 100.
Yeah, so he almost got his number 1, and then he got the number 1 with One Dance.
Yes,
I believe.
Yes, yeah.
Is that what it says?
Yeah, it says right here. My
memory's not too bad.
That's not bad for a young guy.
Track 20, Hotline Bling.
You used to call me on my.
It fucking slaps though.
You used to.
I've never read the lyrics, so it's cool.
You used to call me on my cell phone. Late night when you need.
What's the dance? I forget it. There's just a dance to
Call
it.
me on my cell
You know?
phone.
You
I don't
seen
know.
the
Yes.
music video?
Yeah. Is that where he did the weird leg thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Dancing weird.
Yeah.
And I know when that hotline bling.
Oh, there we go. That's the hook there.
That can only mean one thing. Girls I never seen before.
Yeah, this must be a big fucking.
You used to
Oh,
call me
everyone
on my
loved
cell
it.
phone.
Yeah.
I think people still love it. It's
Yeah.
great.
Late night when you need.
I love that.
My love. Call
Yeah.
me on my cell phone. I know when that hotline bling.
I gotta be honest. I don't know what Hotline Bling is.
Mean one thing.
Like when it blings.
What
Ever
blings?
since I left
Like
the
it's like
city,
rings.
Your phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Late night when you need my love. And I know when that
It
hotline
had
bling.
some nice harmonies to it.
That can only mean one thing. Used to always stay at home, be a good girl, you was in the zone. Yeah, you should just be yourself. Right now you're someone else. You used to call me on my cell phone.
Love that switch up. It's like such a cool
Late night when
break
you
from the
need
song.
my love. And I know when that hotline bling. That can only mean one thing. I know when that hotline bling. That can only mean one thing. Ever since I said you.
Mr. Drizzy Views.
That was.
How you like it?
You know what? That was fucking. I think it was fantastic. It fit my mood today.
It was fun.
And how long was 20 songs?
20 songs,
I'll
hour and 21 minutes.
I'll tell you right now, that felt like about 12 to 14 songs for me. I enjoyed it that much.
Yeah, no, it went by. I planned on doing a break, like us taking a break to go pause the camera, get some water,
Pee, do all that kind of
and
stuff,
then
yeah.
stretch our legs. No, we just powered.
We've been
through
sitting here for how long right now?
2.5 hours.
Shit.
And yeah, it was fun.
That was a fun album.
And it's crazy because it's an album that I didn't really ever plan on doing until I went and
It found you in Toronto.
It did. The album found me.
Yeah.
And you know, that happens a lot with music, you know, like there's certain albums that I don't connect with, and then just one day, you know, one song comes on and I'm like, wait, that's good. And then I'm hooked.
Yeah.
And yeah, it happened with this album, and I figured why not show you? And you didn't need 10 years to sit on it
or go to Toronto.
Or go to Toronto. You just enjoyed it. I didn't really see the picture he was painting with this record, and I kind of get it now, and I get why a lot of people love it. Some people say it's one of his best albums, and I would have argued before and said, you're so wrong. Like, Take Care is miles ahead.
Yeah.
But now if somebody says this is their favorite Drake album, like I'm not.
No, that's good, because I have read that people have said you guys got to do.
We've had so many comments saying, "Can you do views?" And I'm like, why?
Yeah.
My thought was why, but now I get it, and I apologize to everybody out there that has been asking for views, and now.
But again, it took you the time to do it, right? It's the whole premise is this: is you show me shit you like.
Yeah, I didn't like it for a while,
and then now you like it, and I'm
glad you like it,
and I'm glad I like it too.
I had a good time. You seem like you had a good time.
You know what? Being back in the chair doing long form with you, we've had a couple of days off. It makes me happy, and I feel really rejuvenated, and you can tell by my energy right now.
I'm energized too, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Appreciate everybody that has been waiting for this album for a while. I hope you enjoyed the video.
Yes,
and we've done a bunch of other Drake stuff, bunch of other hip hop on the channel. You can check it out if you're new here. Full video uncut on Patreon. It's going to be about 2 hours and 30 minutes. So whatever the length of this is on YouTube, Patreon, you can watch it uncut. Take care, guys. No pun intended.
Yes, that was a good one.
Cheers.
Peace. Bye-bye.